The United States, a nation that shaped the 20th century and continues to dominate global affairs today. But how did this young country, once a British colony, rise to become the world's leading superpower? This is the story of America's unstoppable ascent, the foundations of power, 1776 to 1865. It all began in 1776 when the 13 American colonies declared independence from Britain. The Revolutionary War that followed was a hard-fought battle, but with resilience and foreign aid, especially from France, America secured its freedom. For the next century, the young nation focused on expansion. The Louisiana Purchase of 1803 doubled its size, while the westward expansion fueled economic growth. The discovery of gold, the rise of agriculture, and the Industrial Revolution pushed the economy forward. But there was a dark side. Slavery remained a deep divide. Then came the Civil War, a brutal conflict that nearly tore the country apart. In the end, the Union triumphed, and slavery was abolished. Though devastating, the war strengthened federal power and set the stage for rapid industrialization. The industrial boom and global emergence, 1865 to 1914. By the late 19th century, America had become an industrial giant. Steel, oil, and railroads powered its economy, while immigration brought millions seeking the American dream. With innovation at its core, inventions like the telephone, electricity, and the automobile revolutionized daily life. By 1898, America was no longer just an economic powerhouse, it was expanding its influence globally. The Spanish-American War saw the U.S. gain territories like Puerto Rico, Guam, and the Philippines, marking its arrival as a world power. The World Wars and America's global role, 1914 to 1945. During World War I, the U.S. entered late but played a decisive role in tipping the balance. By the end of the war in 1918, America was not only a military force but also a financial lender to war-torn Europe. Then came the Great Depression in 1929. The stock market crashed, banks failed, and millions lost their jobs. But from this crisis emerged a leader, President Franklin D. Roosevelt. His New Deal programs stabilized the economy and prepared the nation for its next great challenge, World War II. When World War II erupted in 1939, America initially remained neutral. But after Japan's attack on Pearl Harbor in 1941, the U.S. entered the war with full force. Its massive industrial production, scientific breakthroughs like the Manhattan Project, and military victories in Europe and the Pacific ensured victory. With the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, the war ended. And with most of Europe and Asia devastated, America emerged as the world's strongest economy and military power. The Cold War and global dominance, 1945 to 1991. After World War II, the United States took on a new role, not just as a superpower, but as the leader of the free world. The Marshall Plan helped rebuild Europe, while alliances like NATO ensured American influence across the globe. But America wasn't alone. The Soviet Union emerged as a rival, leading to the Cold War, an intense political, economic, and military rivalry. Both nations built nuclear arsenals, fought proxy wars in Korea and Vietnam, and competed in the space race. The U.S. achieved a major victory in 1969 when Apollo 11 landed on the moon, proving its technological superiority. Meanwhile, its economy flourished, producing world-changing innovations in science, technology, and entertainment. By 1991, the Soviet Union collapsed, ending the Cold War. The United States stood as the world's sole superpower, shaping global policies and expanding its economic influence. Challenges and the future of U.S. power. 1991 present. The 21st century brought new challenges. The 9/11 attacks led to the War on Terror, prolonged conflicts in the Middle East, and a shift in global politics. The 2008 financial crisis shook the world, and new economic rivals emerged, particularly China. Today, the U.S. remains powerful, but faces increasing competition in technology, economy, and military strength. Despite these challenges, America continues to lead in innovation. AI, space exploration, and global trade still place it at the forefront of world affairs. But the question remains, will the United States maintain its superpower status in the years to come? Or will a new power rise to take its place? For more fascinating stories like this, don't forget to subscribe to Saikat Mitra presents FactShadow and explore the hidden truths of history.